As a master gardener, I am a full believer in compost, and I call the bumper crop a supercharged compost.
The people will come in and ask us the price of that product after looking at the label, and we will tell them it's $15.99. And a couple will say, oh, sure, and they'll get in their cars and take the little short trip up to Home Depot, park in the parking lot, go and ask them in Home Depot for a bumper crop, and they don't know what it is. So they have nothing comparable to this product, and that's, I believe, the edge that we have as independents to compete in this business. And it's a return product. When they buy 1 or 2 bags, they come back for 10 more bags.
The original bumper crop that we've been making for Master Nursery is a fantastic product. One of the best relationships we have at Coast of Maine is with a guy named Kelley, and he has a peat bog in Cherryfield, Maine, which is only about 20 minutes from our site. After he's done harvesting, he can actually plant the area that he's harvested with the things that grow in bogs, spruce trees, blueberries, cranberries, things like that. Because the bog will actually lift back up and he can plant it back. So in the end of the day, or the end of the decade, we'll say, you can put the bog back into shape that it was when you went in. We've got really rich compost from Pineland farms in there. Okay, most national brands may use a leaf compost or no compost at all. They may just be peat moss, bark fines, or even bark in the mix. It's a higher nutrient compost. It's very unique. There's seafood compost in there also. We've got this wonderful lobster body that has still a lot of nitrogen in it. The shells themselves in the composting process break down to release a lot of calcium. And calcium is the #1 thing plants need.
We are independent garden center owners that have set the standard for this business, and this is my flagship product. I sell more bumper crop than I sell anything else in the store in a bag product.
I think bumper crop is good because people come in and they ask for perlite, they ask for vermiculite, they ask for peat moss, they ask for compost manures, and we say, there's no need. We have 1 bag and do it all. It's easy, you just lay it down, tull it into the soil, and you plant in it. You don't really have to think about it. It's all thought about for you.
Garden centers have had great success with it. Gardeners who use it can see the difference. They can't get something like this from a box store.
For us as new employees to only have to concentrate on 1 product to sell makes it a lot easier because we're constantly learning about different plants and different procedures and everything else that goes on when you're a new employee. To just be able to concentrate on a product that's good for planting in the soil and then a product that's good for planting in containers makes it a no-brainer. You know, everybody can understand that.
I take my time with the customer and I show them the ingredients in the bumper crop. It's usually a very easy sell, and if it's not, I usually recommend that they try 1 bag just to see what it does. And I have created quite a following with return customers coming back for this product.
The next step was to take this really great product, a product we know that works. How do we take it to the next level?
The new bumper crop recipe has been a lot of fun to work on. One of the things that's made it, for us, a fairly natural next step is that almost all of the ingredients that we're adding to a new recipe are materials that we've had a lot of experience working with over the years.
We added kelp, and the kelp adds a lot of micronutrients. You know, kelp is used a lot of times to fix a plant that's sick. If you have an anemic plant, you add kelp or seaweed emulsion to it.
Dehydrated hen manure, which is something we've been working with for at least 5 or 6 years now, provides a very concentrated boost to NPK in an organic way.
The worm castings also bring a lot of minerals into the mix, and biology.
We're looking at a dark, rich vermicompost, or actually castings, which as you can see, is a very lovely, consistent looking product. And I don't see any worms, I don't see any eggs, but it's ready for the plant to use. And you can simply just mix it in with your potting soil, and it will enhance the biology, which plants need biology in the soil. Plants need fungi, they need bacteria, and the earthworm castings provide that in a large way. That's a very rich, fine product.
Mycorrhizal inoculum, that's a little bit on the new side for us, but I mean, we're getting very enthusiastic with what we're finding out about it to the extent that we'll probably start thinking seriously about introducing it into some of the things that we do for ourselves.
The mycorrhizae are really what supercharges it. Mycorrhizae are what form a partnership with the root in order to allow it to extract more from the soil. So we're just putting it in there so the plant has access to it right away instead of waiting for nature to get that in there over a couple of years' time.
I don't see where you could go wrong. I mean, it's going well for us now. I can't even imagine how my plants are going to be when I try the new additions.
Adding mycorrhizae, I think you got a real home run here with all those components.